This is Fish. Say hi to Fish. He's a British short hair. The main reason for his service request today is the shedding. British short hairs are notorious for the amount of fur they shed. So coming in for regular baths and blowouts will help to reduce that. How do I know that? I used to have one. Yeah. Yeah, the best de-shedding tool was a short hair cat bath and blowout, right? For my British, every, oh, I don't know, 6 to 8 weeks is what I would do with him. Anyway, we're going to try and get as much undercoat out as possible is the main service request while he's getting his bath, right? Well, excuse me. Excuse me. Butt scratch? He's like, yeah. Alright. Let's put a happy hoodie on him. Since he's so upset, right? See if that helps. Fish. He's like, F you, bitch. Really? Alrighty then. Wow, it's a lot, it's a lot. Well, do you think that maybe, just maybe, he doesn't appreciate the happy hoodie? I'll take it off. I'll put this instead. Alright, we're going to start with the refurbish. Made in Australia. For de-shedding. It looks like a Furminator, but it's not. Apparently this is not supposed to be damaging to the guard hair of a cat. So, new technology, people. Refurbish. The red is the short hair cat one. Alright, love. Here's a shedding machine. I do this till the cows come home. How do you know when to stop? No? That's a good question. Mm-hmm. 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 Hello. Hola. How are you? What? He's like, enough. Enough. Really? You've had enough already? Fish. Fish, you want some churro? He's like, maybe. He's grumpy. He's grumpy. Wow. Wow. Is that what you tell people? Just do longer strokes? That's gonna make it better for the cat? Really? Exactamundo. Exactamundo. Boop. That was crab. You gonna eat? You gonna eat as you protest? He's like, ay, you fricka, 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 fricka. I'll eat it, but under protest. You fricka, 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 fricka. As he swears like a sailor, right? Alright, so we're gonna then take him straight into the tub after. What do you think I'm doing? What do you think's happening? So stop coming in here and gaslighting, right? Because the video just captured what we're doing. So we're actually doing that, right? So you coming in to gaslight kind of goes against what the video just showed, right? So the video will show the truth, right? Not you, bitch. Yep. We don't rely on you bitches to tell us what's actually happening. We rely on the camera to capture the truth and what's really happening, right? Yeah, we're redirecting. We're redirecting and resetting. Yeah. Waka 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 waka. And then from here, after we have redirected and reset, which, the troll said, we should do, but we were actually doing it right in front of the bitch, but we're going to now go straight to the bath. No, this is like cat candy. So even if you're not hungry, you're going to eat candy, right? So he's well fed, this little guy. But a chiru is like holding up a Hershey chocolate bar to a person, right? Wow, wow. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. All right, cool. All right, here we go. Here we go. Any more piranhas who want to swim in here so I can catch you and throw you in my freezer? We just got a new freezer. It's twice as big. We got plenty of room. Anyone else want to swim out in so I can get you in there? Oh, what a wonderful world. Oh, what a wonderful world. You make it so much better. The trolls of Utah. You make life worth living. Yes, you do. All right, ready? Steady. See, that's the thing with these frickin' piranhas. We don't block them. We just shut their mouths, but they're still able to watch and get just as highly triggered as they were before. Yeah. Yep. I hope this is upsetting you. Yeah, and then the calmer the cat is, the more triggered they become. Yeah, it's twisted. Mind is a twisted place, people. So I want you, fish, to be as calm as you possibly can to royally trigger those bitches. All right? Mission? Mission? High five? He's like, yeah, let's do it. Good buddy. Good buddy. You understand the assignment, right? He's like, I think so. It's supposed to be as calm and cool as a cucumber. And that's gonna trigger people? I don't understand. Yeah, well, don't even try to understand it. That's just the mission, right? It's not to understand. Don't even try to make that make sense. Oh, what a wonderful world. Oh, what a wonderful world. Hi. How you doing, Vicky? This is Fish. He's like, yeah, my mom named me Fish. Really original, right? I think it's a cute name. There we go. Waka 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 waka. Alrighty then. Wow. 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 Now don't act like you like it too much. They'll think you're acting. Yeah, there's a fine line. You want to complain a little bit. Or so they're not going to believe you. He's like, okay. Oops, let's get that water warm. Waka. Oh, what a wonderful world. Oh, what a wonderful world. Can we point you that way? He's like, nah. No, I need to be pointing due south. Mm-hmm. Why? I don't know. Or you gotta be pointing south. I don't know, I just feel better. Waka waka. Alright, let's put the scrub on. Alright, so what's the main objective of this grooming today? To de-shed. Right? To de-shed. Waka 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 waka. Good daddy. Good daddy. I'm gonna start the process. That shedding doesn't really start to truly happen until after you get to the second mother, right? This just kind of loosens everything up. Oh, what a wonderful world. Oh, what a wonderful world. Okay. Waka 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 waka. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you. Yeah, he's like, my name is Fish. Ain't that an original name? Ain't I special? Can you guess what breed he is? See how good your powers of observation are. We're using the little Pals, little cute little brush. Have you ever seen these little tools by Little Pals? They have about 8 of them. Every one of them is adorable. And every one of them is surprisingly effective, right? Wow. He's like, I need to be pointing south. There. 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 Wow. Wow. What's one other tool we could possibly use while he's in the bath to help de-shed? This is called the Calm. Little curly brush, right? Just go around in circles. It's made out of a rubber designed to help de-shed your cat. You can use it wet or dry. Wow. There we go. Whee! Now, let us try and grab all of that with a fine-tooth comb. Just trying to pull all that dead undercoat out. Alrighty then, and rinse. Here we go. Fish, say hi to Tanya. Hi, Tanya. And Anna. This is Fish. British short hair. British short hair. Hi, Raquel. Now, I used to have a British short hair. He never, ever liked getting his bath, right? So in the end, I ended up just giving him the CBD calming cat oil drops that have been available for 6 years now. And I would make sure he got that 1 hour before his bath. British short hairs in general, I have found, they're not water rats, right? They're not exactly water cats. See, that's what 15 years and 15,000 cat grooms will get you. That's what 15 years and 15,000 cat groomings will get you, Maria. Yeah, so anyone who does something for over 10,000 hours under tutelage and training, yeah, you kind of get good at whatever it is you're doing, right? Whether it be photography, drawing, painting, you name it. Yes, I've been doing this for a while. Right outside Philadelphia. Right outside Philadelphia. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you, Maria. Yeah, some cats love it. I had a cat come in yesterday. It was a Scottish fold. Kept trying to headbutt the clipper. But I think that's not because he liked the vibration, but because he was so happy. He was so happy that he was getting his hair cut, right? And he was just, oh, seventh heaven. He was purring away. Just happy. Secret nudist, right? True and true. Forget what video that was. But that was posted yesterday. Wow. Now, is there anything else we can use while he's in the tub? Try and get this dead undercoat to loosen up. Well, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. Let's try and use the... Where is it? Here it is. Let's try this one more time. Hi from India. How are you? I follow someone from Indonesia. I guess that's nearby maybe. Ascendio Cats. They're from Jakarta. They're doing something pretty amazing. They're master cat groomers who have decided to go public and teach cat owners with seminars and taking it on the road, and going straight to the public and teaching the public how to care for and wash and care for their cats. It's the most amazing thing because most people are in the dark about how to care for their cat's stress levels, let alone their grooming needs, right? He said something I thought was very unusual. I didn't know quite what to make of it, but he's the one of the cat bathing masters of Ascendio Cats. He's the one who said that not bathing cats is a European thing and / American thing, right? But that everyone else in the world, this is as common as getting your dogs groomed, right? He said only in European or American is it that it's not common, right? But yeah. Okay, here we go. South Carolina watching. Awesome. How are you? Fish. Look at him. He's like, get that the frick out of my face. He's like, I'm trying to rock climb my way out of here, bitch. Fish. Fish. Oh, are we gonna throw hands here? Are we gonna go down? Are we throwing hands? I'm the 800-pound gorilla, right? He's like, you're 800 pounds? Well, it's a metaphor, buddy. Oh, we're gonna throw hands? Really? We're gonna throw hands? We're gonna play patty cake? He's like, no. He's fearless. Fearless. He's not gonna take no shit from nobody. Damn. Hot diggity damn. Look at him. A little bulldog. Turn him around. Readjust that. Let's just readjust that. Put the happy hoodie on. Give him a rinse. Oh, what a glorious day. We gotta rinse you. You're covered in shampoo, but you've got an option. You don't even have. There. Let's get him in the tub. Oh. Oh, that's so sad. Awesome. Awesome possum. We're going to change how he's getting rinsed because he started throwing down. It was going down. It was going to be on like Donkey Kong. He doesn't seem to be intimidated by the 800-pound gorilla, which would be me. He is not fazed at the slightest. Have you ever seen a cat take down a bear? It's kind of like that. These cats get in the zone. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It could be a freaking dragon, and the cat's just gonna take it down, right? Have you ever seen that? Yeah, they don't care. When a cat gets in the zone, you can't stop them. No. Oh, what a glorious feeling. Oh, see how that changed how he is with his rinsing? We just kind of redirected and changed the technique. Oh, what a wonder. No rock, honey. Here, over here. All right, thank you. Good boy. Oh, what a wonderful feeling. Oh, what a wonderful day. Oh, happy, happy, joy, joy, love, love, love. Yeah, see, my British hated his back too. Yeah. Yepper. Yepper. It wasn't his favorite. I personally would have to wait until the sun was out. Yep, he's done. He's done. He's in the comfort position. See him sitting up like a little prairie dog? Yeah. Let's get that bottom part. You did it. He's like, I did what? You got rinsed and washed and you didn't throw down. You didn't throw hands with the 800-pound gorilla. You walked away. You survived. Yeah. You did. You're kidding. What was it like? Are they more cat-like or are they more dog-like, or maybe they're like more like a mongoose? Are they part mongoose? Prairie dogs. They look like a mongoose. Wow. Out you go. Boop. There. Look, Ma. I did it. Alright. You know, certain states you're not allowed to own wild animals. So, did you have to keep it a secret, Raquel? I mean, in New York City, you can't even own a squirrel. Remember that story? When the animal control came and got the social media celebrity squirrel and, like, put him down. Yeah. Yeah, there's ordinances. Yeah, well, there's testing for that. All that would have required was a vet test, right? You can or you can't. You can't. Really? You can't have a rabbit? Wow. Why the hell would they be upset about a rabbit? because they're endangered? Wouldn't keeping it as a pet help if they're endangered? I don't know. So tell me, go back to the prairie dog. So we're talking to someone, for anyone who's watching this video, we're talking to someone who had a prairie dog as a pet. So what was the prairie dog like? Was he more like a dog or more like a cat, or what was he like? Sounds really cool. Sounds really cool. I'm sure they're probably like a lot like how raccoons are. Raccoons are just very gentle, very sweet creatures. So are they like a raccoon? There. All right, one towel wrap. Usually after a minute, it's pretty useless, so you get the cat out of it. Throw it in the laundry basket and rewrap in a, like a raccoon. I thought so. Not supposed to have those strings. Oh no, I know. There. Yeah, you're not supposed to have strings here. Nope, 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 you didn't see that. All right, ready, steady. Oh, what a beautiful feeling. Oh, what a beautiful day. There will be plenty of sunshine. Everything's going my way. He's like, fuck you, bitch. Fish. I just don't think you have the right attitude for this. He's like, didn't you hear me the first time? I heard you. Oh, what? My British hated his bath with a passion. And then he would hold a grudge all day, right? Until I was taught by a client of mine about the fact that the calming cat oils have been available for years, right? I never knew. So that's all I did, was pre-treat my cat. He was about 10 pounds and he got about 10 milligrams of the calming liquid oil, and that's all that he needed to help get him through his bath. He was so good with his baths after his pre-treatment that I would use him as a cat model. And then after his bath, he would go take a nap and then wake up with a smile on his face. Everyone was happy, right? But yet to this day, 6 years later, do you know what the veterinarian industry is doing? They're doing the same damn thing with the CBD products that they did with GABA. They gatekept GABA for 15 years before people started to realize it was on the market. They're doing the same damn thing with the CBD products. You don't believe me? Yeah, try asking your vet. Try just bringing up the subject. Try just bringing up the subject with your vet and see what happens if you don't believe me. Right? Yeah, they're doing the same damn thing. It's bullshit, people. All right. Ready? He's like, for what? Well, we're gonna get you in the dry box and blast you. He said, what do you want to do that for? So you'll be nice and dry. You'll be nice and dry when your mommy comes. Should we do a set it and forget it technique? That's when you just comb that cat up after their bath and then place them in a blow and soak drying. Now we gotta guess what part he's upset about. Could be the happy hoodie. So through law of deduction, we're gonna eliminate the happy hoodie and see if that's what he was complaining about. A lot of times you have to guess. Good laddie. Yeah, he don't like that happy hoodie. Got it. All right. Wow. 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 Okay, let's hope he's not too upset when we put him in the dryer box, right? Starting to swear like a sailor. Are you starting to swear like a sailor? He said, yeah. No, you're not leaving. No, you're not leaving. All right, you ready? He's like, for what? And get you dry. There. Okay. try a different dryer for him. All right, let's try it this way. Do-it-yourself stand dryer, about 90% effective for not scaring the cat. Okay, let's get that done. Alrighty, there we go. Good boy. Good daddy. Alright, what else can I use? Anybody? What's your best de-shedding trick? Oh, thank you for the commentary. Here, Earl, why don't you be our new commentary for this gameplay? Right? Let's hear it. Let's do a play-by-play. Wow. Yeah. No? That's all you got, Earl? Oh, there's a play for you. Let's hear the commentary. Well, Earl, you're no fun. I will not be bullied by you. Alright. Let's get him in the dryer box. Alright, we got it all nice and warmed up for him. Yeah, I know. See, I used to have a British short hair. I hated his back just as much as Fish does, right? Only I gave him a pre-treatment of common cat oil. This owner does not. Alright, Fish. There you have it. Yeah, you can just chillax in there. Yeah, wait for mommy. Nobody's gonna bother you. All right, there you have it. One short hair shampoo package. British, notorious for shedding. It's never gonna stop, right? What I usually tell owners when they come in with a cat like Fish is that their grooming will begin within 24 hours of the bath, right? Because this coat will continue to shed even after the bath for the next 24 hours, right? I don't know why people think that it's just going to instantly stop. It's not going to instantly stop. The only way it's going to instantly stop is if you brought that British and shaved its ass, right? And yes, we do have clients who come in who ask for a complete shave down of their British short hair, right? For no other reason than to just make it stop, right? I don't think anyone informed them of just how much shedding there was going to be when they got their 2 British short hairs, right? So you can imagine what their household was like. Is that the breeder's fault or is that the owner's fault, right? But I can tell you there are a lot of breeders out there who will not let you know the entire truth regarding the specific breed that you're getting from them because they don't want to scare you. They don't want to scare you into changing your mind and not getting the cat, right? So they kind of just let you figure it out for yourself, right? All right, there you have it. All the best. We used every tool we could possibly think of to help with his de-shedding, which included the bath. The bath is the number one. The bath is the number 1 tool. I meant nothing by any of it. Not sure what you mean, Earl. If we could just follow along what's happening in the video, that'd be great. And not make it about yourself, Earl. We're talking about Fish, the British short hair, right? That's what this live is about. My British short hair, every 6 to 8 weeks, right? The bath is the number 1 grooming tool. What are some of the other tools that you can use? This is a number 13 Chris Christensen. You see how it's designed like a little piano, right? With short keys and long keys. It's the perfect de-shedding tool, right? You don't have to go and get this number 13 because it's $65, right? You can get something like it for a much cheaper price. This is also a face comb, right? You can get these anywhere from $5 to $25, depending on what name brand is on it. What else? The Refurbish, not the Furminator. The Furminator has been banned from any reputable groomer because of how damaging it is to the coat, right? It has been replaced with the Refurbish, which is from Australia. Refurbish is the name of the company, right? Kind of looks like a Furminator, but it's not, right? This is going to be much safer for grooming your short hair cat, right? And for the next 24 hours after the bath, what you have done is you have stimulated that coat to release, right? So for the next 24 hours, you're going to want to get a hold of some kind of a curry. This one is made by Bamboo, that little panda. You want some kind of curry that you're going to put over your cat's coat for the next 24 hours to help release and grab all of that dead loose undercoat. Even though we did that entire process throughout this cat's grooming before, during, and after the bath, that coat is going to continue to shed for the next 24 hours. So you want to get a hold of some kind of a curry. Kong makes one as well. If you go to the cat section in your pet store, it'll be a purple cat made out of this rubber, right? So Kong makes one as well. And then by this time tomorrow, you will see the full results of your grooming, right? So always remember that most of the shedding takes place in the bath once you get to the second shampoo. So if you're just going in and doing a quick bath, you're doing your $5 quick drive-through bath, that's not going to be effective, right? It's usually when you get to the second lather that you start to see all of that dead undercoat start to release. So this is part of the process of learning how to groom cats. And if you're not trained, or if you don't understand what's happening, you're going to miss the steps, the most important steps, right? And for this particular cat, his service request was for de-shedding. If I was just some quick $10 drive-through, which is what I refer to the dog groomers who have no training in cat grooming, they just do one quick bath. So when homeowners try to groom their cats, I call that the $5 drive-through car wash. When dog groomers try to wash a cat, I call that the $10 drive. What's happening here is when you bring your cat or your car to a detailing shop, right? So you're not going to compare what happens to your car in a detailing shop versus a $5 or $10 car wash, right? Two different things, right? Two different qualities, two different things. So please don't expect to have an outcome of getting your car detailed when you only paid $5 or $10 to put it through a quick car wash, right? So that is the analogy I use when comparing the different ways to groom cats, right? Anyway, so keep in mind, if you're looking to de-shed your cat and you want to try out the bath, because no one talks about the bath as being one of the #1 tools for de-shedding, wait until you get to the second lather. That is when you're going to start to see all of that dead undercoat start to release, right? And if you're working on a short hair cat, put one of those body gloves on, get that coat, scrub it up, right? And that's going to help with the shedding as well. And then before you take your cat out of the tub, run something like this through the coat, usually the second lather while it's still covered in shampoo. And this will pull out a lot of that dead undercoat before you take your cat out of the bath, right? So I usually do this when the shampoo is still in the coat because it acts as a perfect detangler, right? And then run this through, get all that dead undercoat out, rinse the cat, and then double towel wrap, and then figure out what the best drying option is going to be for your cat. All right, thanks, all the best. We'll be back live. We go live. We usually try to post 2 to 4 full groomings a day. And then right around 5 o'clock New York time, we hop over to a different app called Tiki Taki, and we do one live there, right? All the best.